What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing off a glitch in Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which can allow you to actually finish the game in under 5 minutes. What you want to do is, when Link wakes up and gets out of bed, is you want to basically do what you would normally do when you start up the game, which is head up to the castle and rescue Zelda from the dungeon. And while I'm doing that, I'll talk a little about the glitch and the purpose of this video. If you've seen yesterday's video, you know that Summer Games Done Quick is coming up this weekend, starting this coming Thursday and finishing up this Monday. But of course, if you're seeing this significantly later after I post it, fear not, they actually record all their runs and upload them to the internet. So even if you miss out on the marathon, you can still catch all the runs. But basically what it is a bunch of really talented people get together in this one location and they live stream speedruns 24 hours a day for pretty much an entire weekend to raise money for charity. This summer, they're raising money for a charity called Doctors Without Borders, which delivers medical supplies to people who are far less fortunate than we are. It's a great cause, it's a great charity, and I'm very much looking forward to the marathon. And if you end up thinking this is really cool, what I end up doing in this video, they do a lot of things like this. A lot of speedruns involve glitches that let you skip portions of game, or even entire games, as you're going to see here. So there's a lot of cool stuff. They'll basically take your favorite games from childhood and destroy them for you and make you think, well, how did I spend so much time playing this when I can just finish it in less than 5 minutes? There's some really cool stuff happening in this marathon. This exact scenario will not be happening, but they are doing an entire run, a full run, of this game, along with Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and I believe they're finishing the entire marathon with Zelda Twilight Princess. And even if Zelda isn't really even your thing, they have a bunch of other great games they're going to be showing off, and it's going to be a great weekend, and hope to see you there. Alright, now that you have Zelda, you are ready to do this trick. The reason that you need to actually get Zelda is because of how saves work in this game. Basically, when you can save your game at any time, but where you start when you next load your game depends on what you were last doing. If you save inside of a dungeon, typically you're going to start at the very entrance to the dungeon. If you save in the middle of a building in Kakariko Village, you will start outside that building. Well, getting Zelda creates a save point, so if you were to save anytime after that, you would start in the dungeon cell with Zelda. You basically want to go to this exact location, jump off, and while you're in midair, save and quit. You reload your file and you will start back in the dungeon cell, and you want to walk into that enemy and get hit by him. Because you saved while you were in midair, going from an upper level to a lower level, getting hit, for some reason, puts you under the floor. From here, you can walk around all the castle levels in the game because of how maps worked back then, how developers tended to do things like this. All castle levels are on the same area of the game's code. And as you can see here, the walls changed color. This is, I think this is when you come back and you go to fight Aghanim or whatever. And you come back and do later portions of this area, and even the ending dungeon, I believe. And, well, here you go. There's Link and Zelda still under the floor. But if you take a certain path, you can actually get to Ganon from here. And the path is from that first enemy that you walk into, you go right one screen, and then you just keep going up. Even in these dark screens where you can't tell where I'm going, I'm just still holding straight up. So basically, you walk through all these areas that are all together because that's just how they were made. And when you get to about here, when the screen barely starts to go up, you go left. And then from there you go straight up, and this takes you to basically where Ganon is. There's Ganon, and you just walk straight up past him, and here's the Triforce. And this is the ending of the game. So if you've enjoyed this, please feel free to check out Summer Games Done Quick. I will post links in the description for how to watch and how to donate, and hopefully see you there and enjoy some speedruns. Thanks for watching.